about, him joining the team. It was a last-minute addition. Can you talk about how that happened?
Well, I mean, we've known him. He was with us last year for a little bit, and we've known him in the past. And he plays with unbelievable energy, and that's what we were looking for in practices and stuff. And, they remembered him because of how he played with us in the past, and so we gave him a call and saw see if he was available, and happened to be, and was happy to join us. And he was great for us. He didn't get action, game action, but he played great basketball in our scrimmages and really helped us out.
And I know he said that you kept telling him, "I'm going to try to get you in. I'm going to try to get you in."
Yeah.
Did you feel bad at all? That
Oh,
you
no, of course. That's the first thing I said as soon as we got to the locker room. I apologized to him. I wanted to get him out there. Just matchups wise, it was different. They didn't know if I could get him in at the 3 or the 4, and then the game's going. It's tough for these guys that joined us because we had 5 roster guys on our team. So anyone else, it was going to be hard to find them minutes. But he's awesome. He's a great guy, and he competed in practice. Like I said, he was a professional, and that's all we could ask.
He was saying that he was just excited to be able to be on the bench and learn from these guys. Yeah. I noticed from watching the games that he'd be kind of the first guy jumping off the bench to slap hands.
Yeah, that's who he is. I mean, like I said, his energy's incredible and it's contagious, and he's great for us in all that type of stuff. And that's what I'm saying. The games aren't, to our head coach and our management, the games are the least important thing. Practices are huge down here because we really get after it. We throw a lot at him. We ask him to do a lot. And so he was great and all that.
He said he's still chasing his dream of playing in the NBA. I know that he's played in the youth developmental league for a few months and overseas. Do you think that everything he's been through, being an older player, going to college later, do you think that's still a viable option for him?
Oh, of course. The way he plays, I mean, that's what everyone's trying to do, and that's what all teams need. They need an energy guy off the bench. There's a lot of guys in the NBA that make a lot of money just by being that type of player. So I definitely think he plays.
How intense is it for everybody outside of, those 5 NBA guys you said you find on your roster, the rest of the team, the other guys you see in the summer league, just fighting to get into the NBA? How intense is it in practice on the court between those guys?
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, they know they have to compete from the time they walk on. That's what they're competing for. And like I said, I mean, we threw a ton of stuff at these guys in the first couple of practices. We went for 2 straight back-to-back days of 2-a-days, and we threw a ton at them. And it was up to them to come to take it in, soak it in, and learn, and then apply it. And if a lot of guys get left behind once you start doing that, and these guys were great. Our roster guys, they've seen some of it, so it was a little easier for them. But as much as we threw for the guys that were just coming in to join us, it was important for them to pick it up and then apply it in the scrimmages and everything else we did. It's tough, and all these guys did it. That's why we were able to find minutes for almost everyone on the team.
Can you talk about Jarnell Stokes today?
Yeah, not just today, the whole 10 days. He's incredible. His body is he just beats people up. I would hate to have to go against him for that amount of time. I think Jarnell's learned a ton. You see his year last year in the D-League, his improvements, and now he's taking it to this level. The next step will be in training camp coming up, and I think the guys will be impressed by his improvements and the stuff he's learned and how well he's competing with energy, and I think he's really picked that up even as well.
And Russ Smith seems to be distributing the ball and facilitating a little better, a little less shooting. Is that something that you asked him to do, or?
Not asked him to do. What we have asked him to do is to. Everyone knows that he can go score and he can play fast and that type of stuff. What we have had to ask him to do is manage the team, manage the game. And I say that to him before every single game, and I actually just was able to grab him on the side, and I told him how proud we are of him, of not just playing how he plays, but how we play. And I think he did a great job of managing the team. And just executing what we do, and that's why we won. We played how we play. We executed. We played unbelievable defense for the majority of the time, and a lot of that had to do with him.
Jordan Adams had a little bit of a rough shooting week, but he seemed to balance it out on the defensive end. Yeah. Is that something he's been?
Yeah, I think.
On?
Yeah. Oh, no question. That's his biggest thing. He sees what it takes to be a great player, and that's what he's trying to do. He's working so hard defensively to be a two-way player. I think it affects his offense a little bit. But the way he can play, he can score, and he gets into the paint, gets to the free throw line. He can do all those things, and it's great for him. So it's tough. He's gonna have to be in phenomenal shape come training camp to be able to play that way on both ways, and I think he will. He's a heck of a worker, and he gets after it.
Thank you so much.
Did you have something?
Yeah. With this white team.